what's your reaction here? How are you? What's the sense here? What's a common sentiment here among foreign investors, especially from the UK, as to how the pandemic is being handled here in the Philippines, as well as the pace of vaccination?
Well, look, clearly the UK is leading on. One of the leading countries on vaccination is over 50%, right? Here, obviously, the vaccination rate was relatively low. It's been picking up significantly. There's a lot more vaccines coming in. I think there's a lot more support given. I think what the UK is always looking at is the longer term. So, yes, there's a lot of challenges, and clearly they want to see the economy moving forward and keeping those restrictions, as does, I believe, the mayors of Manila have been quite clear on that. They don't want an overall strong lockdown. But what they're looking for is longer-term signals, and I think that's the more important thing going forward.
And specifically, what signals here are you eyeing?
Well, clearly what we're eyeing actually is the passage of the 3 bills which have been certified urgent operation. The Liberalisation Act, it is the Act, and it's the Foreign Investment Act. And this, I think, is a very clear signal to investors that the Philippines is opening up, it's liberalising its economy, and this is going to boost and support the economy when it's very much needed. And I think it will see, obviously, an increase in foreign direct investment.
But how confident are you that these measures will be prioritized by Congress, especially since it's election year next year? They're going to have a shorter time frame for passage of laws. How confident are you that these measures are going to be passed, especially considering that they have been on the back burner for quite some time already?
Well, I'd go, first of all, Retail Trade Liberalisation Act, we're very confident. We had a webinar with Senator Pimentel, who's actually the chair handling that committee. He's already had one bicameral meeting. He thinks he'll finish that, or he believes they can conclude with one more meeting. So I think that will definitely pass. I think we then see, obviously, good movement for the Foreign Investment Act. And obviously the Public Service Act, we're still working on that as well. So optimistic. I'm optimistic that at least one, but I'd like to see all 3 get passed this year, but definitely one. And I think this is very important. It's something I think people have to understand. We're constantly going back to the UK, opportunities in the Philippines.